I love European founders. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago. You wrote about it in TechCrunch. We've had a lot of success with European founders. We had Postmates European founders, Evangelist European founders, Rollpoint is European founders.
But they've all come to the U.S.
And they've all come. Yeah. They've all come. So European founders meaning European educated, came over, not second or third generation European. And there's something about the people that pick up their bag and get over there and figure it out over there that is unique. And we really seen a lot of success with those founders. I think what's different today than let's say even 3 years ago, certainly before that, is what Bastian said. He couldn't build the company he wanted to build in the UK. He couldn't raise money for it. He couldn't get the acceptance. On the other hand, you now have Deliveroo, who's going to be on stage later as well, and he's built a phenomenal business, being American in Europe, and you can kind of switch this around. I think as a founder, you just have to know what you want to do. Do you want to cater to a European audience? Do you want to start in Europe, then go to the US, which is a very hard path, building a big company, then moving over? Or do you start in Europe and then you take over all the adjacent part around Europe that most American companies don't look at? No one looks at, I don't know, Istanbul, but there's a pretty big Turkish population. Certainly no one looks at the Middle East, which is a short flight from here compared to New York. So I think you can build multi-billion-dollar companies anywhere in the world right now. Having said all of that, just like Andy, for me to work with somebody, I want them in Silicon Valley or in New York. And it's probably purely selfish because I want to work with the founders, and if they're not there, I can't work with them.
Right. Well,